Hello everyone, this is Minoxen coming to you with another Heroes of New Earth high-definition commentary. This match is a banning draft that was suggested to me by, I believe it was Raytoran, had it actually sent to my email as I suggested last time. And of course I am joined by Joel again. I'm joeled here by Joel again. So how you doing, Joel?
It happens to the best of us. I'm doing well. I'm doing well, thank you.
Alright, yeah, and also before we do get this match started up here, I did want to remind all of the viewers here to go ahead and make sure if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. It is free, surprisingly. Many things aren't. But you can subscribe to that, so that way you're always abreast of the newest replays that I have up. And then also, be sure if you have any really nice epic replays of high-quality players playing, just like this one was suggested to me. I don't know the outcome, so I might be angry at whoever suggested it, but... be sure to send those to minoxen@gmail.com. And now that those little plugs are out of the way, we can get to the match here. Do you want to go ahead and go over the bans, Joel?
I do, but first I'd like to say getting Joeled is not free. I want everybody to know. Yeah, it's pretty typical bans: Madman, Dr. Repulsor, Witch Slayer, Devour. I'm really glad not to see Dr. Repulsor in this match because it just seems like he just flies all over the place and dominates everybody, and it just kind of gets old to me. I would have liked to see Devour, but yeah, they look pretty tip.
Yeah, given that we are in a banning draft, of course, which means that we have a reduced pool, and that limits the heroes available here. So, they did get rid of. Basically, yeah, I can say that these are alright bans, but they didn't get rid of Tempest, so this might be the first game. Then they've got the Ghost pick on Tempest too. It might be the first game that I've had to do a cast with Tempest in there, and I think it's because I picked the replays at this time and not Joel.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's hope for your sake they don't get. Oh God.
All right. Well, we do have a Tempest this game, and speaking of Tempest, we'll go ahead and cover up the Hellborn here since they're going to have that last pick out pretty soon, maybe Tundra. But we have Magmus, Arachna, Voodoo Jester, Tempest, and Tundra. We do go ahead and get the Tundra pick out, so that will be an interesting lineup to say the least. We've got Arachna as their hard carry. It's got some good initiation from Tundra and Magmus, and not really sure where they're going to go with lanes. I'm guessing maybe Arachna middle, and yeah. What do you think, Joel?
Yeah, probably Arachna middle, Tundra solo top, and the Magmus Voodoo Jester bottom for the Hellborn. I would think K on that Tundra should be able to...
And you think they're just going to send Tempest to the woods then, or...?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether he was going to be popping out there with Tundra for a while and then maybe trying to do the Legion woods or his own woods. I'm not sure. But anyways, before the game gets really rolling, hopefully there'll be a competitive pause in the beginning so we can get caught up. But Legion side, we have Kronos, Demented Shaman, Moon Queen, Sven, or not Sven, Hammerstorm. I'm going back to my Dota days. And Polywog Priest. Ooh, Polywog Priest. I've seen him in a lot of competitive matches lately, and man, those wards are just devastating with the pushing power that they provide. Just basically throw him down and forget him. Actually, he was in the last game we did together, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. He was a big factor in that game, too. His wards are just...
Well, we'll just have to see how well he pans out. Yeah, it is. It's you throw him down. Well, you do have to, focus fire, which we did run into a couple times last time where he did not do that, and that was kind of annoying.
Yeah, but if need be, getting them out, just that one click.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do have Hammerstorm. That's a little different one for me here. I thought, I wasn't expecting to see Hammerstorm out of the pool that we had available. But what do you think of their lineup overall? And Demented Shaman being he's a good support, but he's not typically the support anymore, as they do go more Voodoo Jester Andromeda, but Andromeda wasn't in this pool. Voodoo was, and he got picked up otherwise.
I kind of like the Hellborn a little more. They've got more stun, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I haven't seen Moon Queen in a while, and uniqfazer on that Moon Queen. Not going to disappoint me, I hope. And then Demented Shaman we haven't seen a lot of lately either with the tri-lane obsession. So he doesn't really work well into those. So yeah, and Hammerstorm I'm excited to see. I really like his stun can be pretty clutch at times. So
Yeah, it's a nice AoE stun, and given that they still have blood chalices around, I'm guessing I think this is the most recent patch. It didn't have to do anything weird to load the replay, so we are dealing with the 35-second cooldown blood chalice, which many are still agreeing is OP, but that will most likely help out Hammerstorm as he is very mana just poor in the early parts of these games, and even later into the game, he's still kind of hard to keep his mana on. And him and Poliwag are going top here. I'm guessing Poly's going to run towards... No, are they going to have Moon Queen go middle? So him and Poly top. Kronos and Demented Shaman going bottom. That's not a huge surprise. And they're going to be going up against Magmus and Voodoo Jester bottom. Tundra going middle. And Tempest and Arachna going top. So I'm a little surprised there. I was expecting Arachna to go middle. But I guess that Tundra is an equally powerful middle presence there, as he's been proving multiple times here, especially with some of these higher-tiered players.
Yeah, Tundra only has 2 minor totems in his inventory, so I'm wondering what happened with that. He's gonna bottle fairy, I bet you, and I bet you he took part in upgrading it or something. So, well, no. He has 497 gold. So, yeah, they upgraded the courier for him, and he's just going to ferry. I'm glad that, obviously, he didn't take part in upgrading.
Yeah, good teamwork there, because now he just has that little bit more to go before he goes ahead and reaches his bottle, and then he'll just be that much more effective by being able to spam those piercing shards and be able to keep up, his Call of Winter, get the, Shiver out there. And Moon Queen already playing over there pretty far. She's got that haste, so she doesn't have to worry too much about getting caught. And top, we have the counter ward going out from Richmond there, the one player we were kind of curious as to what he's doing in 1800 plus, but he might be someone that I just don't happen to know. Very viable that he is a very skilled player. We'll have to see how he pans out on this Poliwag Priest, getting out the counter ward there to keep them from pulling creeps, so that's very nice there and effective. And we do also have that going on in the bottom there from Raytoran, blocking their creep pull.
Yeah, there should be a lot of action down here too at this bottom lane with the double stun from Jester and Magmus, and hopefully they can keep that Kronos down.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I've been kind of sad lately as far as the recent competitive matches go. You don't see Demented Shaman like you were saying because of the obsession with the Tri-Lines, and Demented Shaman is my highest picked character, and I really just love the potential that he has for rundown and things like that. But most of the time I play him, it's in 2v2, so I don't have to play him as a support, so he's a whole different character.
Yeah.
But I always liked Demented Shaman, and I'd like to see him get some good potential in here this game. And if he can get that stun on here, I guess he's got to get his Entangle to level 3 before that happens, so most likely he's going to be invested in his heal since he is playing support. But we'll just have to see how these lanes pan out here. I'm not real sure how well Kronos is going to fare against the double stun, but because he is kind of squishy here in the early parts of the game. But he did go ahead and get his totems up, so he's at 663 life. He's a lot higher than he starts out for sure. Top, we have Tempest throwing out the minions, and they're going to catch this Poliwag Priest. Oh, and Arachna goes ahead and finishes him off with the auto attack. And nice use of the Tempest critters there, as it looks like they went ahead and pulled this creep camp over at the top over there, and Poliwag kind of got caught off sides.
Yeah, and when we looked up there, Hammerstorm was all the way back, and he said seriously in chat. So I'm assuming that was just a dumb move on Poliwag's part.
Yeah, probably just, I don't know, maybe he was going over there to try and stop him from doing the pull or something. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying too much attention on that. But we have the Illusion Rune middle for Tundra, so that's going to help him out. Of course, Moon Queen had her... Oh, and Moon Queen eating the piercing shards directly there and just kind of dancing around in them. Nice little ice fountains. But she's throwing down the spams on her nuke as well. And does she have a bottle? Yeah, she has the bottle getting ferried, doesn't she? Yes, she does. So we've got the battle of the ferrying bottles, middle. And we'll see whose nukes pan out to be the more effective ones in the end here. Of course, Tundra having quite a bit more HP to absorb those blows as well.
Mm-hmm.
And we are at 3 minutes into the game, and we've only got 1 kill. So hopefully this will pick up a little bit.
Well, Arachna has 340 gold a minute right now.
Wow. She did pick up that first blood there, so that'll probably boost her for quite a bit there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
As we're just a couple minutes in here, or a few minutes in, so it's probably gonna be dropping pretty. Yeah, it's dropping about 4 gold per second. It looks like. So unless she can maintain to get another hero kill, it's probably going to stay down. And Tempest, I guess after helping with that first kill, he's sitting here in the woods. He's got his Blood Chalice, first item, and he's just going to go ahead and spam these minions and do whatever he can to get his farm on. So we do see Arachna carrying top up here, and Tempest in the woods, just kind of like you figured. Well, other than Tundra was top and Arachna was middle, but just
Well, it's interesting to know. I'm sorry. It's interesting to know that the Tundra isn't and Moon Queen aren't carrying the bottle exclusively. They are still trying to let other people use it and things. And a lot of times, like when you see Madman do it, he constantly, or when you see No Tail on his Soul Stealer, they constantly, have it going. But with just one courier, that really screws your team.
Yeah, it's tying up that ability for your other lanes to get the supplies that they need too, and if they can't get that, then they're gonna either be forced back to the fountain or die in the process of waiting. So it's a delicate balance for sure. But when you're dealing with these higher tiered players, they usually make pretty good consideration of that, and want to help the team out so they don't hog it too greatly.
Yeah.
Whereas in pub games, if you got a courier on share, you're probably not going to be able to use it most of the time.
Yeah, yeah, really. Funny thing, it's 5 minutes in. We don't have any action bottom yet. Everybody is full HP. The most we've got action up top. Looks like a grip went out from Polywog. He got stunned right after that. It looks like he's going to go down. Yeah, Tempest actually picking that kill up. They might take Hammer too. No, Tempest doesn't have another stun, but his right when he gripped Arachna, Tempest threw his stun out, and he just kind of he died a little inside.
Yeah, that is the most the most annoying thing about Tempest. What level of his move does he have actually? He does. He has been leveling the stun up to level 3 instead of getting his minions for the creeping and stuff. So that's good of him. So his stun does do multiple procs now. Yeah, it does 3 stun, or does it just do 2 right now?
I think right now it's just 2.
2, and then it goes to 3 final level.
We got a gank going on bottom. Polywog came in. They're not really going to do anything though. I think Jester got his stun off and it just bounced in between all 3 of them there, Kronos and Shaman. So they didn't do anything really, and no action bottom yet. Hammerstorm going down top though. Looks like Arachna throwing his ult out.
Oh, yep, that Arachna ulti. Pretty much as soon as Arachna hits that level 6, she's pretty much guaranteed a kill if she's managed to get there before anyone else. So no huge surprise there. Didn't even need any assistance that time, but I think Hammerstorm was a little hurt. But yeah, when he's got the same HP that Arachna does, she's probably going to win that fight every time.
Yeah, for sure. And she can always just kite him if it's one-on-one and he has his ultimate off. She can just kite him with her ult and her web shot. So.
Yep, definitely. And looks like she is maintaining a pretty good gold per minute. It's 370 right now. Oh, middle, I missed it. Looks like.
And her ult, yeah.
Yeah, Polly came in and grabbed hold of that Tundra.
Mm-hmm.
So nice on Polly doing a little bit of the roaming Polly. Maybe got a little criticized early, and he's getting that how would you pronounce that? Coeurl, I guess, is how I'd say it.
Yeah.
But that Coeurl is being one hell of a pest, running after him, slowing him the entire time. And of course, he only does like a fifth of its life each time. Oh, and Magnus coming in onto Demented Shaman bottom. The Voodoo Jester going to throw out the Cursed Ground to follow up. But Voodoo Jester is dropping real low now. Cursed Ground's probably going to take Demented Shaman down. But Voodoo might be ran down. Also, yeah, nope. He goes ahead and picks up the kill as Magnus there. And now Voodoo gets the backup from Tundra. So Kronos now eating the Tundra ultimate. Unfortunately, he was not able to get out there. He doesn't have a blink anymore. And yes, he is going to go ahead and go down. That was a shame. I was really hoping that he would have been able to have gotten out of there, so it wouldn't have been a double loss in that factor there. But nice work of Tundra showing up whenever he's needed.
Yeah, for sure. Tundra's looking pretty good right now. He's got a few items. He's got well, no, he doesn't have any gold, but he's helping his team. And we've got a little action going on middle. Looks like Magnus ran in, got an attack off on Moon Queen, and then decided to bail. And
yeah, he didn't even use a surge or anything. That was kind of odd. And then I don't even think that the piercing shards landed either. So that was a kind of an odd, like half-hearted initiation from Magnus there. Didn't really know if he wanted to do it or not. And looks like Magnus going to be what? Wait a second. Oh, okay. No, I had Tundra picked up the entire time. I was like, he has a bottle? But never mind. Just me being an idiot. So, Tundra has the haste rune bottled up. He can probably do quite a bit of damage here. He's got his ultimate coming up in 17 seconds, so he's going to be able to do a nice rundown with that combined